Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a very exciting LEGO Star Wars video. Today we are going to be talking about the final sets for 2024. There are 3 new sets that have been officially revealed today, and there are time codes and chapters if you want to hop around to check out each of them. Let's go ahead and let's get started with the final 25-year anniversary set that specifically comes with a minifigure. This is set number 40755. This is the Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder. This set's going to be retailing for $39.99 USD or $54.99 Canadian. Not sure about that conversion, but anyways, it is actually going to be releasing on October the 1st, and they actually redid an original set for the 20th anniversary, and that was really cool. But then that was based off of a battle pack that I missed out on back in the day. I wanted both of them so badly, so it's cool that, you know, now for the 25-year anniversary they're sort of redoing that. I like this speeder for the Rebels. I think that's a lot of fun, just with all the colors and everything, the logo on the front and the big turret on the top. And then you've also got the Imperial Dropship there too, which is a new sort of design and update. But the figures included in here, you've got 3 Rebel fleet troopers, which have some cool faces. I mean, one of them has the generic one, then Captain Antilles, and then also this new female one with the strap on the face there too, so that's really cool. And we've got 3 stormtroopers included as well, so it's a little different than the other battle packs that had 4 figures, specifically as well the Shadow Trooper, which was really cool. But I think this is a lot of fun. I know that, you know, some people maybe would have wanted Rebel Friend here, which would have been really darn cool, because we've seen that they've done some LEGO Star Wars video game love recently with the Advent Calendar, and we're going to talk about that in a bit as well with one of the sets. But of course, the biggest draw, at least for me personally, is this exclusive figure here, which is one of the 25-year anniversary figures, QTKT, which is really awesome. I love the design and just the colors for that droid. Just all of it in hot pink is really exciting. If you don't know the history about the naming of this droid and other droids, R2KT, really recommend you checking it out. It's just a really touching story, and we've talked about it in previous videos. I am a little disappointed about the choice for this, because there was, and again, we talked about this before, but they tested out how to print like the R2D2 from the Clone Wars on this light gray head, and then they made a prototype of R2KT and then never released. So a lot of people, including myself, were like, oh my goodness, this is how we're finally going to get that droid. But it's not. I'll probably do a video talking about the anniversary figures, just how they did as a whole, in another video. But let's move on and talk about the very exciting set here, the new UCS set, which is sort of a Master Builder series set in my opinion, but this is set number 75397. This is Jabba's Sail Barge, and this set is going to be retailing for $499.99 USD or $649.99 Canadian. This is actually going to be available beginning on October 3rd if you are a LEGO Insiders member. If you are not, you're going to have to wait until October 6th. But we'll come back and talk about this in a second, because right now, while we're talking about dates and everything, I do want to talk about one of the promos that is running at the exact same time as that, and it's a gift with purchase. When you purchase Jabba Sail Barge, you will get set number 40730. This is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. I think that it's awesome that it's being included as a gift with purchase. It's very fitting. We first see that lightsaber here when R2 shoots it across to Luke. I think that's really just great. Again, this is my favorite film. It's my favorite lightsaber. I bought that lightsaber in Galaxy's Edge last year. Like, it's my absolute favorite one. Am I happy about the build for this? Not really. I don't like the switch is a little too blocky and big in my opinion, but I do like the rest of it, like the little loop there. I like even just some of the parts for this for sure. And again, favorite lightsaber, favorite film. Like, this is made for me. This set as well. I always always wanted the original Jabba sail barge. I think a friend of mine had it. I helped him build it. I played with it. And then I remember wanting when they redid it later on, but I was just, there's superheroes starting out. And now here we are, a UCS Master Builder Series. I'm going to call it that. I know it's not officially called that, but this is a playset. And there is a lot of interior here. There's a couple of different rooms, and you get access to them by opening up these side panels. And those are really cool. Those actually have some windows as well in the back there, just like in the film, that could be lifted up. I look at the back here of the sail barge. I just can picture going in the back there and getting a mini kit from Lego Star Wars 2. So to me, like, looking at this, there's so many sections and different spots here that I remember so vividly walking around and destroying stuff on the top. And I don't know, it just really brings me back to that. And especially given the fact that a mini kit was just included in the advent calendar, I'm so happy for this build. The whole thing is on these 3 black stands for the feet of this to give it like this sort of floating effect, which I'll come back and talk about more because it's just interesting how they did that. But there are a lot of different rooms inside of here, which I really love. So we'll go from left to right. You've got this sort of, I guess this is where they're piloting the thing. You can see that there's 2 seats there with some computer panels. I just want to make note here that it is completely tiled off the floor, and I think that just adds a little bit of something to a set like this. Next, we have sort of an armory and prison cell, which looks pretty cool. You've got all of these weapons and rifles and axes and different things all hung up on the wall, and then a prison cell in the corner, which is removable so that you could put different characters inside. Next to that, there's a kitchen area, and this looks really cool. Again, just cooking up different meals for all the guests on the sail barge here, which I think is a lot of fun. I also just like everything that's hanging on the walls. There's some different signs in Arabic to the right. You've also got in the center there a set of stairs that can be removed, and the idea being just to give you more access to the kitchen, but also those act as a way to get up to the top floor. To the right of that, we've got, I guess this is where Jabba is staying, and this looks really cool. Again, this is also detachable, this sort of mat, I almost want to call it, that he's on. I don't know, this platform with the rail and everything, and that looks pretty neat there too, just with all of the different angles and how that's done. And then to the right, we've got Max Rebo there in the corner, just playing away on the instruments. Now, up above on to the top of the sail barge, again, all of these different sections are removable. In the back, this is really cool. You've got the large gun that they turn and shoot, of course, to blow up the sail barge. Like that a lot. And you've also got 2 little mounted turrets that you can move and position around and attach to the different rails. And then on the other section, there's nothing really too special going on. There's 2 doors that can be opened up there too. And I do like the large sails. That looks really cool. Just the size of those large fabric pieces and everything, and the angles that those are on. There's also, besides the sail barge, 2 other builds included. It's really interesting. One of them is, of course, the UCS plaque, which that is now printed on that tile. And then you've also got the 25-year anniversary brick included too. But the stand also allows you to attach Jabba, which is just really cool and unique just because he is so large. I like that a lot. But also there is a stand for the rest of the minifigures, and I just think that that's really special. I know that for the last 2 years when I've gone to Denmark, a lot of times the designers, when they're revealing a new set, they'll build their own stand, and then every time people are like, oh, is that included? And they'll say no. So here they are actually including it, and I think that that should just be a normal thing. I really appreciate that that is here. But now we got to talk about the minifigures here, and this is really cool. Again, I'll just talk about Jabba. I love that he is back here. It's not the same. There's new printing and everything, and even with the eyes and the mouth and different things, like, it is new. Even like the pieces, they may be the same mold, but because they have since been retired, it's technically all new. So anyways, I'm really happy to get this and to have the ability to actually turn the head and the arms and everything. Like, that's something I've always wanted for him. We'll talk about Salacious Crumb right in behind there. It's, again, very similar, technically probably the same piece, but it is a little bit different there, especially when it comes to the printing. The eyes, I know, are a little controversial for some people. But the next figure that I think I'm personally most excited about is Hutt Slayer Leia. This is really cool. I love the dual molded legs there. The fact that they did that is really awesome. I think that it is a little more Lego friendly doing it this way, and I'm happy that they actually did it. Like, use your 18 plus stuff for the stuff that's, in quotations, controversial. So I love that a lot. I love the torso, the leg printing. The face is nothing new, but the new hairpiece looks really great there too. We've also got Max Rebo back here, which is so exciting. I'm so happy about that. We've got some characters here for the first time, like Cathaba, which looks cool. I love the torso, the face, and even the wrap there. I think that's a cool piece being recolored there from like Pirates. Vizam looks really cool there. I love the torso. I don't think that's a new helmet piece there. At least it might be brought back, but we've definitely gotten that before for Star Wars. And then Woof looks great. I really love the torso, but the face, and of course that new headpiece that they've created is so awesome. That's really great that they went above and beyond. Unlike here for Bib Fortuna, which this is something that some people are a little upset about, and I get why. The Leku there, it is sort of the fatter version because this is using that piece that they created for the Book of Boba Fett, which doesn't really work for him at this age. But I'm glad that they actually created a new torso and legs for him. The face is a little different too there. You can see that it's angry in comparison to what we've gotten before. And then we've also got a Gamorrean guard, which is nothing new there. We've gotten that before from also the Book of Boba Fett set. We've also got R2-D2 here with the tray there for all of the drinks. And you've got the orange transparent liquid there, which is butterbeer from Harry Potter. And then the other one was hot chocolate recently from a city advent calendar. So that's really interesting that that's also here. And then lastly is C-3PO, and I really just do not understand. This is a large UCS $500 set, and they're not including the one with the dual molded silver leg. I really don't get it. You might be thinking though, well, wait a second, that's it? Where's everyone else? Where's Luke? Where's Han? Where's Boba Fett? Well, if you didn't know and you missed it, earlier this summer we got 75396, the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. This set's retailing for $79.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian. So that's a lot to add on to the set to get some really core characters, and I would say even location-wise, like the Sarlacc Pit and even getting a Desert Skiff. Originally, I was hoping that for this set that we would actually be getting a second skiff included here, but that's not the case, so you sort of have to go out and get another one of these, but you will probably be able to get a lot of your money back just selling off some of the figures, and especially that 9-nub exclusive anniversary figure. But I can't wait to build this to put it next to that set. And it's interesting that I want to mention as well that's on transparent stands. So it's not going to look the same next to this UCS one, which is an easy fix in terms of, I guess you could make a black stand similar for the skiffs. What do you think of these three sets? Are you excited about these releasing in October? Are you happy about the UCS Jabba sail barge, something people have been asking for a really long time? I'm very content. Personally, I look at all these characters and I'm like, oh my goodness, please give us Jabba's palace. I just hope that they reuse these molds, whether it's for a diorama, a little play set, or an actual UCS Master Builder Series set. Just anything for Jabba's palace, I will be really happy about. I'm so happy to be getting some of these characters back here. But be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future LEGO Star Wars set news and potentially reviews for some of these sets. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.